Hey Bulldogs, fabulous news I have to share with you today. I can't believe it. It feels like we just got to school, but believe it or not, it's already time for our fall book fair. I can't wait for it to be here. I just talked to our book fair representative yesterday, and I know when it's going to get here, and I can't wait to share all the great news with you about the information you need to know about our book fair this year. So the book fair theme for this year, you can see it right here if you look closely, is Scholastic Book Fair's Monster Book Fair. Reading is so much fun, you'll get goosebumps. That's our theme for this one. What a perfect theme, by the way. I don't know if you've been to the movies lately, but I went to the movies last weekend, and one of the previews was about a very famous children's series that we have here in our Bethany Library. Goosebumps is being made into a series, into a movie, and so that's going to be amazing if you're into those books to be able to go and see it on the big screen. So that's the theme for this year's book fair is Monster Book Fair. Reading is so much fun, you'll get goosebumps from it. So here's the information that I need to share with you about our book fair, which is coming up next week. Book fair runs Monday, October 12th through Friday, October 16th. Our hours are during the school day, starting at 7:45 in the morning until 3:30 in the afternoon, except on Friday the 16th. We've got to close up on Friday morning at 9 a.m. just as we always do so we can get everything packed back up. But we'll be open every day from 7:45 until 3:30. We will be having a parent night on October the 14th, which is a Wednesday. We're pairing up with our student council who is sponsoring a blood drive during that time. And so if you're having a grown-up come to give blood, which is an awesome cause to help with that with our student council project for the blood drive on October the 14th, you can also come and shop in the book fair after your grown-up gives blood at the blood drive. I'll be open on October 14th from 3:30 to 6:30. So technically on Wednesday, October the 14th, I'll be open from 7:45 in the morning till 6:30 at night. So hopefully you can come out with your grown-up. Could be a parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, whoever can come and shop with you. And we'll get some shopping done. We'll stay open late till 6:30 on that day. Methods of payment. You can pay just as always in the past with cash, checks made out to Bethany School, and debit or credit cards. If your parent elects to send a check in, please send it for the exact amount including sales tax, or they can send in a check with their signature at the bottom, and I'll be happy to fill in that amount for them if they would like for me to do that. So you can pay by cash, checks made out to Bethany School, and debit or credit cards, whatever payment choice that your grown-up would like to choose. Now, something else you need to know about the book fair is our library checkout procedures. We will be following our normal schedule for library checkout in your classrooms where you have that schedule up with the pink spots where you're able to come and check out. Those will still be our times that we can come and check out books in a day. I don't want to mess up our day and change our schedule around, so we're still going to do it during our regular times. It just might be that there may be another grown-up, a parent volunteer, or myself at the computer. So if we have a guest at the circulation desk, I expect you to be even more fabulous than normal so that you can show them what great library patrons we have here at Bethany. So when you come to check your books in or out at the library during book fair, please remember that you are here to check your books in and out. No floating over into the book fair if you're here to check out a book, okay? So make sure that you're here doing what you need to be doing. If you're a 3rd, 4th, or 5th grader, please remember to put your book back on the shelf if you know where it goes, and not into the cart. Only put it into the cart if you are not sure where it goes. So that's for our 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. Last thing you need to know before we head on to the next page is that we are having a pre-order of a very popular book. Yes, it's true. You may have heard the rumors. Diary of a Wimpy Kid has a new book in the series called Old School. It's not for sale yet. We have the opportunity to pre-order the book from Scholastic Book Fairs. The book isn't even being published until November, but they're giving you the opportunity to purchase the book in advance from me at the book fair, and then after you purchase the book from me at the book fair, it will ship to us in the month of November. Free shipping, no charge for shipping to you. The book costs $8.99 plus tax. So if you're interested in the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid Old School, make sure you tell your parents that you want to pre-order it. All you have to do is come up to the cash register during the book fair and tell me you want to pre-order it, and I will add you to my spreadsheet of people who want to purchase that book in advance. Again, it's $8.99 plus tax for that book. All right, moving on. Student and teacher wish list. Just as in the past, you're going to have the opportunity to come with your class and make a wish list of things that you would like to purchase at the book fair. You'll come and take that wish list home with you during book fair week and ask your parents in a very nice, loving, kind, sweet, fabulous way if they would like to send some money in for the book fair. The answer is not always going to be yes, by the way. We should be thankful when we do receive money to come to the book fair. But if not, don't forget we have another one in the spring, so you'll have another opportunity to shop if you don't get a chance to this one at the fall. But I will tell you, if you ask in a nice, kind, sweet, fabulous, loving way, it'll get you a lot farther than if you just go in and demand to make those purchases from your wish list. Teachers will also have a wish list here in the library where you can look at some books on little slips of paper that they want for their classroom library. You can shop for them too. Great sneaky way to get in some early Christmas gifts for your teachers if you would like to. So you can shop for your teachers as well. They always love getting those books from you. I still have books from when I was a classroom teacher that kids gave me from book fairs, and I always remember who they were because they have those little book plates on the inside with your name on it. It's always a very special memory for me. And the last thing I wanted to tell you on this page is about sales tax. We do have to include sales tax for the state of North Carolina, 6.75%, and it must be included for every purchase that is made at the book fair. So if your parents ask you, do we have to include sales tax? The answer is definitely yes. We have to put that money toward the state of North Carolina like we're supposed to. It's the law, and so we do have to include that tax in any purchases that are made at the fair. Next, shopping times. Wow, this was such a huge help in the past couple of years. Each of your grade levels, you can see them here, and your teachers know what they are, have picked a prime shopping time that fits perfectly into your schedule for your grade level to come and shop. So, it won't be that there's 5 million people in here first thing in the morning. Parents may be in here shopping with you first thing in the morning. But other than that, whatever, depending on what grade you're in, you should come at these times that are listed here, and I'll let your teacher share with you exactly what those times are, so that you can come and shop with just your grade level. And that makes it a lot better. We don't have all the kindergartners mixing in with the 5th graders, and we have some time spread out so everything is not all scrunched in together at the same time during the day. So if you can see here, the kindergarten comes from 9:30 to 10 to shop in the mornings, 1st grade from 9 to 9:30, 2nd grade from 12:30 to 1, 3rd grade from 1:10 to 1:30, 4th grade 10:15 to 10:45, and 5th grade 12:55 to 1:25. Now, of course, if someone comes to shop with you, a grown-up that belongs to you, you're welcome to come and shop with that person whenever they come. So if somebody, for example, comes to eat lunch with you, you're welcome to come and shop with them at the end of your lunch period as long as your teacher is okay with that. But these are just the times that if you don't have a grown-up with you that you can come and shop as a grade level so that everybody can kind of come at the same time and our day is not quite so disruptive. All right, book fair etiquette. Here are some of the things that are really important about trying to keep our book fair as neat and tidy as possible. We really do need your help with this. We have a ton of kids and parents and grown-ups coming through here on a daily basis, and without your help, we cannot keep this place together. So here are some things to keep in mind about book fair etiquette, which is the big fancy word for manners, by the way. First, I need your help in keeping the book fair neat and tidy. If you pick something up from one table, please put it back where you got it from so that all the books of the same type are together. You must shop quietly and leave others alone to shop. Because sometimes you get like super excited, like, oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe this book is here, and you want to go share it with your friends. Please try to shop quietly and let others alone to shop too. You only have a short amount of time with me to make your wish list. So let's make sure that we're allowing each other to get a fair chance at looking at everything. It is a walking zone only. Oh my goodness. If you've never been here for the Bethany Book Fair before, it can be quite crowded in here. We have cases and tables, all kinds of stuff here around in the book fair. And if it's not a walking zone, I'm afraid it could be a little dangerous. So make sure that it's a walking zone only. Next to the last one, do not take things that you have not paid for. This is very important to me Not just because of the profit that our school earns for the library during the book fair, but because I want you to grow up to be fabulous people that follow the laws and the rules. Please do not take things that you have not paid for. We haven't had trouble with this, but I just want you to know that I am watching to make sure, because I'm responsible for all the things that Scholastic sends me in our book fair cases. And I really need you to make sure that you're not taking anything that you have not paid for, whether it's as small as a bookmark, a necklace, a Lego man. All of those things Scholastic Book Fair is trusting me to return to them if nobody purchases it. So please do not take things that you have not paid for. And last but not least, you can be asked to leave the book fair if you cannot follow these rules. I'm sure I won't have to ask anybody to leave the book fair. We have such great kids here at Bethany. But please know that I am expecting you to be a part of the pack and follow all these things during our Bethany Book Fair. Now, you may ask yourself, why do we have a book fair? I often wonder to myself, kids are probably asking me all the time, why don't we have a book fair all the time? This is so amazing. Well, as much as I love the book fair, we can't have it all the time because it is quite a bit of work. But the reason we have book fairs is because I want to encourage you guys to read. I know myself, when I go to Barnes & Noble or the book section of any other store, I can't wait to get my hands on books. And so it is a great way to encourage you to read. We want you reading as much as possible, and we want to provide as many opportunities as we can for you to read. So the book fair is a great way to encourage that new excitement of new books and the love of reading. Book fairs often also show out how many great books there are out there. You know, I can only have so much space for so many books. New books are coming out constantly. So book fairs are a great way for you to be able to see for yourself what's new and different out there that might not be available in our library. Also, book fairs raise money for your library. You know, this is our fundraiser, just as the school has a fundraiser where you're raising money by selling things like wrapping paper, chocolates, all kinds of other goodies. The book fair is our fundraiser for our library, and that's how I have money to make purchases for new books for our library. Without our book fair, I wouldn't have very much money to purchase new books for you guys. So, in coming to buy things at the book fair, you actually are putting money in the Bethany Library pocketbook so that I can buy more books for you to read. So it's a win-win situation. And the final thing I want to tell you today is that all those amazing books I was talking to you about earlier that can be showcased at the book fair, I have a little video that I'm going to show you now of some, not all, some of the new books that are going to be featured at the book fair, and I can't wait to show it to you. I also have a little advertisement I'm going to get for you to make to take home and share with your parents, because of course you need to publicize to them that the book fair is on the way. So we'll be watching the video and making an advertisement for you to take home and share with your parents. See you at the book fair next week. Bye.